push that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again, I testify for you.
Alright, hey you guys, welcome to the Real Niche channel where the real is gone. If you're not ready to get real, you might as well get gone. I'm back. My daughter just, of course, obviously, as soon as I start a video, she runs out of, what'd you have? And she said, hi guys, milk.
I know that. I know that.
Go watch Blippi.
Silly.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. She's probably gonna go throw the tantrum because I'm kicking her out. Okay, well you can stay in here, but you gotta stop talking over me. Alright you guys, so I'm gonna cut my braids and take my hair out. So that's what I wanted to do with you guys today and have a little girl chat, whatever. So yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, you know how you'd be like, no. Okay, so we're gonna start kind of like down here. Same over here. Okay, we're gonna kind of start. I have only like 6 braids and they're getting very shabby and I'm very over them. So yeah. But alright you guys, I didn't really have a topic prepared. So if I start to seem like I'm changing topics, that's because I am. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little talk about my my Mirena. So let's just start that out. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go over what's going on, like what's new in my life or whatever. So currently, well, let's see, what's a new thing? Okay, so currently I am pushing my my craft business, my custom business, my customizing business. I'm pushing that. I have a cleaning business, but I only work with family right now because having a 2-year-old that is not in school or daycare and we don't have childcare, I cannot like really operate the business the way I would love to. So right now I am like only doing family. Wow, my hair looks really dark right here. Okay, yeah, but anyways, yeah, so right now I am pushing that business. So I have a Real Unique Custom and a Real Unique Cleaning, and I'm only pushing really a Real Unique Custom right now because it's a little bit easier because I can do that home-based compared to the cleaning. I have to go out and do jobs. So, you know, with just me and my fiance trying to juggle the childcare ourselves, of course, it's like harder for me. I'm also like, that's not my main income. That's just more of, you know, my side business. I also have other jobs, like physical jobs that I have to go to and do. So it's like trying to keep, you know, keep doing all that stuff. Sometimes it's harder and our schedules clash. So yeah. And he just changed his jobs over. We're working for the same company now, so yeah. So he just switched over from night shift to day shift, so now we're having that like clash. His car is still messed up, but we need to get that fixed. That's our next thing. We're waiting for the mechanic to come back into town so that he can fix the car because it's a little bit cheaper and easier because the car, the battery, we just cannot get the battery out the car for nothing. So yeah, so I'm trying to have that fixed so that our schedules won't clash as much because like right now he's at work and me and Armani are stuck at home. But anyways, other than that, yeah, what else is going on with me? Okay, so you guys, I just went to the doctor's the other day because I've been having complication with my birth control. So I had my daughter back in 2001 of April, and I got my birth control like a month later, and now we're in 2023 September, and so it's been like a while, and I got the one in the arm. So hold on, because I don't know if my armpits are shaved, but if you guys can see right here, I just got it removed. It's called the Nexplanon, and I had it for like, what is that, 2.5 years, and I just got it removed and trade out for IUD, which for right now I do not know if it's better or not. But why it was traded out was because it was making my periods very irregular, like very irregular, like not a good irregular. So I was bleeding for like weeks upon weeks. So now they're trying to trade out the birth control because we think that the birth control is the problem. So we're trying to trade it out for Mirena, which actually is supposed to help less bleeding, or whatever the word is, like help stop my period completely, if anything. So we'll see. The transfer, okay, so I have a male OBGYN, which I want to change over because he is not understanding me very well, my body as a woman. And it's fine, he birthed my baby, okay, but no, I'm just over it. I'm looking to probably change him over, but now I deal with his nurse practitioner, which is a girl, and she traded out my birth controls the other day, and she did very well, but he told me that the trade out will feel like a pap smear. And if you're not old enough to know what a pap smear is, you probably shouldn't even be paying attention to what I'm saying right now. But a pap smear is something that females have to get yearly or more. But anyways, basically it's something that doesn't really hurt, it's just invasive. So I probably used that word wrong, but it's just invading your privacy a little bit. But anyways, it's not supposed to hurt, is the whole key point. He was telling me like the transfer, it's not gonna hurt, blah blah. Moment of silence for my body. Like literally, that was giving contractions. The transfer, like the pain while it was being put in, hurt. And while I had to leave, I could barely walk out the place. Like I was in so much pain. I went to the car and I cried for like 20 minutes, tried to breathe. I was on the phone with my mom and sister. I told them to shut the heck up because I just couldn't even deal with any talking. I just need you guys here for moral support. And we just sat there for a minute quietly. But yeah, I couldn't deal with it. I could not deal with them saying like whatever. Okay, yeah, I can deal with them like just causing problems, like talking or whatever. But anyways, like to really fast forward that, the insertion hurt. I started to look at reviews. I was looking at reviews before I got it, but I really started looking at things because I didn't realize it was gonna hurt as bad as it did. And I'm not liking the reviews, but of course, remember this. People usually only review or talk about something when it's bad or it's really good. So if it's just good and it's just like, hey, it was good, it was fine, everything's all right, you usually don't hear anything. But if something is bad, that's why there's reviews. Most people only go and take out the time to review when something is really, really good, like overly good, or if something is bad. So most of the time you don't get to see a lot of those good reviews because of that. So I can't really judge off of just the next person and what they have to say. I have to experience it myself. This was inserted on Wednesday, it's Friday. I'm still cramping on and off. The cramping in the beginning, like I said, it felt like straight contractions the first day. I had a dead leg, and now I'm still cramping in my leg. The battery of my camera is dying. Okay. But I'm still cramping in my leg, so yeah. But I feel a little bit better today. They said that it's kind of like restarting your period, so I don't know how this is gonna go. They said that I might bleed again for some times, but right now it's just spotting, or it's almost cleared up pretty much. So we'll see. I'm hoping that it'll take my period away completely, or at least regulate it, because like I said, I was bleeding upon weeks. So yeah. But other than that, they did say I had some fibroids and a cyst, so that was part of it. But we're trying to see if we can fix it before surgery, because at first they recommended surgery, but they said that it can mess with my fertility, and I want to have another kid, or I'm hoping to have another kid, so I didn't want to try to go with surgery. So that's why the transfer was starting to become the best thing. So we'll see if it works for what we're trying to do. And my camera is dying, so just in case, I might have to close this out right here. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll get back to you guys. Sorry I didn't get to finish taking my hair out, but the camera is dying, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come back to this. But yeah, I'll start talking from here just in case I can. But what else is the update? I am finna turn 25 and I want to party, but I don't like people. I'm gonna just say that I don't care for people, a lot of people, so I just don't have time. I don't have friends. I have 2 girls from high school that I still kind of like speak to, and I have a lot of associates, if you could say. Like, I'll speak, but we're not really friends. But other than that, I really just don't. Like, I speak to people, but I don't hang out with anyone. I only hang out with my sisters and my family. Like, that's who I keep close. Which there is a good amount of us to have a party, like with, you know, like I've had parties before with just mainly us. But I don't like, because it's 25, it's kind of like another milestone. So I don't know if I should throw like a big party or some place. I'll see what I decide. I might not do anything, but my birthday is December 4th, so it's like 3 months out, I guess, like sorta. Shh, you're gonna go back in the room. So it's like 3 months out, sorta. So yes. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I don't know what I really want to do. I think I want to do a photo shoot. So if I do, stay tuned for that. I'll probably do a lot of get ready with me and take you guys with me, hopefully. It depends, because I'm just not sure about a photographer for anything. So we tried to do a photographer for our anniversary, and we ended up doing a DIY photo shoot because it stormed during our anniversary. So there was literally a hurricane, so-called. That hurricane was not a hurricane, it was a rainstorm. But yeah, it literally stormed, so you know, that didn't go as planned, and we never rescheduled with the photographer. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to find a photographer or DIY it again, we'll see. But yeah, I think where I'm at in my point of life right now, I'm trying to be okay with where I'm at, because this is the thing, I'm 25, or I'm 25, I'm 24, going to be 25. My fiance is 22. Yes, we have an age difference. Do I care? No. But anyways, he's 22, and we've been together for 7 years, and we have a 2-year-old, and we are in our own 2-bedroom apartment, and we each have our own cars, even though his is getting worked on. We have our own cars, and we support our own living. We don't depend on other people, really. You know, we have help here and there, but alright, you guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll get back to you guys. But to end off the story, that I'm young and I'm trying to rush life, and I just need to live at our pace in our age and slow down. All I know is mama raised a hustler, and I feel like that's why I'm pushing the way I'm pushing. But my camera is dying, so see y'all when I see y'all.